Hello everyone and welcome to yet another Tesla Evergreen video where I detail each reason as to why Tesla is better and I try to detail my investment thesis point by point as it relates to my bigger videos. So in today's video I want to talk about air quality. And did you know that Teslas have arguably the best air quality of any car? They have a HEPA filter, which is a very high, highly efficient filter for the particles in the air. And they also have what they call the biohazard mode, which is like kind of a fun marketing name. But what that means is the biohazard mode means that you're going to have a pressurized cabin where air is only getting out of the car, not getting in the car, which means that it provides another layer of protection because you don't have any issues with the outside pressure getting in because the cabin is always pressurized, so the air is always getting out. This is a video from 10 months ago from when they demonstrated the feature, and they leaked particles in a bubble, in a blown up bubble, where they parked two cars, a BMW on one end, so much higher end car than the basic model they were using here. And on the other hand, the Tesla Model 3. And what they found is what? What they found is that the Tesla actually did a much better job at removing all the particles. And this is a video of the Tesla with none of the red particles inside whatsoever. And you can see the driver of a Tesla with none of the red particles inside. And this is a camera of the BMW with a whole bunch of those red particles inside from kind of a red incense that they were burning in there. So very interesting how the filter and the pressurized cabin was able to get out this very pervasive pollution that was put into the air, where into the same air where those two cars were parked. And so this is a big deal. This is a big deal. So first of all, HEPA filter and biohazard. So why not, right? Tesla is just trying to add many different features that come with a base model, right? There's not options. They come with a base model. Many different features that will add 10x, 10 times one order of magnitude better improvements to the car. And the HEPA filter with the pressurized cabin is just one way to do that. And it's a great way to do that. High efficiency particulate air filters, HEPA, that's what HEPA stands for, are great to really protect you from bad air quality. And it's estimated that 4 million people a year die from exposure to poor air quality. So it is a major issue. If you drive in poor air quality over the long run, it may be the equivalent to smoking, right? I mean, it's really bad. And 90%, and this is according to the WHO, 90% of people live in cities with bad air quality, or at least a minimum threshold of bad air quality. So this is a major selling point for anybody living in a big city with a lot of pollution, especially in China, where so many cities in China have that issue that Tesla is solving for. And when I do research on this, there's a few, but very few cars come equipped, pre-installed with HEPA filters. Oftentimes, you have to buy a conversion kit if you want to add one, or like a special adapter. Like very few cars come with pre-installed HEPA filters. Yet, if you live in Beijing, that probably matters a lot to you that you don't have that air in your car that you're breathing that can kill you over time. And I did not find any car with a pressurized cabin, with an actively pressurized cabin. This is a radical improvement to a problem that I think most people did not know they had. But Tesla did it. Tesla engaged in solving that problem that most people didn't know they had. And again, this would be a major selling point that you could advertise in TV ads, newspaper ads, if Tesla were to ever advertise, which they don't advertise. But you can see why people are flocking to buy these cars, especially in big cities with a lot of pollution. And I want to conclude this very quick video on, oh, the irony. Tesla's come equipped with a solution to the pollution from ICE cars. And so this is a very interesting chart from their testing. And the blue is the interior cabin, the interior of a cabin, and the gray is inside the bubble, inside the test environment, which is this plastic bubble where the car is parked. And so obviously, as soon as you close the door, you notice that the concentration in particles, in poor quality particles, lowers tremendously in the Tesla after 2 minutes. After just 2 minutes, most of the bad particles are gone in the Tesla. That's shot right here. But then as the car runs inside the bubble, the car starts filtering the ambient air. It starts filtering the air outside of the car. So essentially, if you imagine a world with, say, 70 or 80% of Teslas within downtown, they would filter the ambient air. Like the Tesla literally filters the air filter the air in a city like Beijing or Los Angeles. The more cars on the road, the more ambient air is filtered. So I find that very, very interesting, very much genius. And so to the question is, how many times better is this feature compared to gas cars filters? Well, most buyers are not aware of that, and most buyers don't care. So you could argue that to most buyers, it's not going to matter. But as awareness expands on this matter, more people are going to care. But right now, for now, this feature, that's why it's little known and not advertised. It really depends on the buyer, and it depends on where you live, and it depends on your age, how sensitive you are to all this stuff. But I can make a very strong case that if you live in a city like Beijing or Shanghai or Los Angeles, this is a huge selling point. This is a huge selling point in those cities because those cities have a citizenry that is really, really sensitized to the problem of pollutions. They're used to driving bans, and you can't drive on odd days or even days based on pollution. So they are very, very sensitized to these to this improvement that, again, only Tesla has. That very, very, very few cars have the filter, but the pressurized cabin. That's a Tesla innovation, and that is very impressive. And that is once again a 0-to-1 improvement that adds yet another reason why Teslas are better and why I am so proud to be investing in Tesla. Tesla is my #1 position, and I believe Tesla will be the biggest company within a decade, the biggest company trading on the public markets. So thank you so much for watching. This was not investment advice, just entertainment. Thanks for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can follow me at Beat the Denominator on Twitter. Thank you and have a great day.